The real worlds.
Oh, that's out of tune.
Hello? Where is he? Dynamite! E! That feels better! E! D! E! D! E!
Deedee.
I like the sound of that.
Wow! A 6-letter word but only 2 letters. That was rare enough. But anyways, the word Deedee is a dwarf planet candidate who orbits the Sun in the Kuiper belt with the other dwarf planet worlds.
If you ever play golf with friends, it's great. Yeah.
I've not played golf with friends.
That's so loud. Apparently America's got way less ping than Europe does. Let's go to America, man.
Let's go to America.
It's got like, right, okay, the ping in... I know you can't see, guys, but I gotta swap something. The ping in Europe for me is 500. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. We might have to pick... You're gonna have to pick Europe if you're going with me, man.
Alright, that's fine.
Wow, why is my ping
I will
so
apply.
crazy high in Europe? That's insane. Well...
I accidentally just clicked quit game.
Actually, apparently America's got way less ping than Europe does. Let's go to America, man.
Ida.
It's a new word. But this time, it's from space. The word Ida is an asteroid who orbits the Sun in the asteroid belt with the other asteroids. He had a moon and he is the 243rd asteroid to be discovered.
I'm Ida. I'm special because I have a friend at my side. His name is Dactyl, my moon, and he's only about a mile wide. We travel in the asteroid belt together. It's good to have a friend beside me. There are hundreds of other asteroids that have moons or are binary.
E!
Hebe.
Wait a second. This word had 2 types of this. Oh wow. Well anyways, the word Hebe alternately means an asteroid while he is orbiting the Sun in the asteroid belt, just like Ida. Although Hebe doesn't have a moon, he is discovered at July 1st, 1847, until 20 years later when Canada was created.
I'm Hebe, a large asteroid from an unstable part of the asteroid belt. I'm very bulky and dense and have very few impact collisions that I've felt. Impacts I suffer are affected by Jupiter's gravity and the pieces launched all about, which make up a large amount of meteorites that hit the Earth. You better look out!
Okay, guys. Guys.
None of it was real?
Hayaka.
Oh cool. Another word about space is here. The word Hilaka means a moon from Hamal, that it was discovered at the 26th of January 2005, and it was named after one of the daughters of Hamal. He is the patron goddess of the big island of Hawaii.
I'm Hiaka, the larger outer one you see.
Lich. OMZ. It's our first word about a star. The word like, or also known as PSR 1257 plus 12, is a neutron star, or a pulsar. That it can spin very fast in about a millisecond. It is 2,300 light-years away from the Sun. You can find the star from the constellation named Virgo, but you cannot land like because of 2 things. 1. The temperature is 1.8 million degrees on that pulsar. It's very burning hot. And 2. If you landed, even though the pulsar keeps spinning very fast, it will make you dizzy and sick, and maybe you throw up when you leave.
Known as the Lich pulsar, an undead, rapidly spinning, pulsating neutron star. A millisecond pulsar I spin 161 times per second. I'm left over from a giant star's supernova, I reckon.
Wait a minute. My real community sitting on a big bankroll.
I can say that
E.
earlier you looked like you thought you were going to get voted out, and I think you were about to spiral.
E.
This is your chance.
Makemake.
To the chat.
Up your sleeve sometimes
Yeah.
on the chat.
This is
Holy space. Another word about a space object is here. The word Makemake is a dwarf planet, and the second largest of what are known as classical population of any Kuiper belt objects, with the diameter approximately 60% that of Pluto. It also has one known moon, named Mk2. Also, she orbits the Sun in 306 years, or 30.5 decades. The distance to our Earth is 5.61 billion kilometers away, and she was discovered in March 31, 2005 by Michael Brown on Easter. Also, did you know Makemake was nicknamed the Easter Bunny until the IAU changes her name and gives dwarf status in 2008? Oh, and also, she is the 4th dwarf planet of all dwarf planets, but she is the 3rd dwarf in the Kuiper belt because Pluto is no longer a part of the Kuiper belt anymore, and now she is cleared around its orbit. Because everyone doesn't care about Pluto being a dwarf planet, because Pluto is still a real planet all along, hidden. It's a secret. But anyways, back to Makemake.
Named after the god of creation, Makemake. Discovered in 2005 off call 2000 FY9. The Kuiper belt is where I reside. Makemake. 1 day on E is 22.5 hours, similar to days on Earth and Mars. 1 year is 305 Earth years. That's a long time for this small sphere. It takes over 6 hours for suns like to reach me because I'm over 4 billion miles away, you see. If the sun's light went out, I wouldn't know for over 6 hours. Scary. Makemake. So far from the sun, it isn't sunny. Discovered around Easter, and this is funny. I was nicknamed Easter Bunny. Makemake. Named for a god of Easter Island's Rapanui from Polynesian mythology. He was the creator of humanity. He's Makemake. I'm Easter Bunny. I have an inclined orbit, you see. It tilts about 29 degrees. Hamal orbits just like me. Makemake. It's extremely cold on me. Temperatures as low as -406 degrees. If you visited, you would freeze. Makemake. I don't have an atmosphere, even though scientists thought there was one here. I was observed passing in front of a star, you see, which showed that there is no atmosphere around me. But I have craters as far as the eye can see. It's crazy. Makemake. Discovered in 2005, similar to Pluto, but 2/3 the size. The Kuiper belt is where I thrive. Makemake. Michael E. Brown and his team are the ones who discovered me from the Palomar Observatory. I'm Easter Bunny.
Oh. Hamal.
Awesome job. Another word about a star is here, of course. The word Hamal is the brightest star in the northern zodiacal constellation of Aries. With an apparent visual magnitude of 2.0, it is the mean 50th brightest star in the night sky. The surface temperature on Hamal is 4,480 K. He is also 65.88 light years away from Earth, and it is an orange giant star.
I'm Hamal, the head of the brightest star in the Aries constellation. I'm very luminous and shine more than 90 times brighter than your sun. I may have a planet larger than Jupiter orbiting around me, but we're so far from your planet that it's hard for your scientists to...
Himalia.
Ouch. That hurts my ears. Wait, do speaker boxes have ears? Well, moving on. The word Himalia is the largest irregular satellite moon of Jupiter, with a diameter of at least 140 kilometers. It is the sixth largest Jovian moon, after the 4 Galilean moons and Amalthea. Also, if you hear this sound, it's quite loud however.
Dear.
What the heck? Another word about a moon already. Well, the word Deedee is a prograde irregular moon of Jupiter, provisionally known as S2000J11. It received its name on March 7, 2015. It is named after Deedee, the daughter of Dionysus, wife of Ixion. According to Homer, she was seduced by Zeus in stallion form. This was the issue. Man, that was a lot of hard words to say about me. Oh, and also, this moon can orbit Jupiter in about 287 days, and he was discovered at December 5, 2000, by Scott Shepard.
Helike.
Are you kidding me? Another moon already? Well, the word Helike is yet another moon from Jupiter. It was discovered by a team of astronomers from the University of Hawaii led by Scott Shepard in 2003. However, this moon can orbit Jupiter in 626 days. That's a lot farther than the 2 moons from 200 of any number of days to orbit.
Leda.
Oh my gosh. This is the 4th time we made a moon word again. The word Leda is a prograde irregular satellite moon of Jupiter. It was discovered by Charles T. Cowell at the Mount Palomar Observatory on September 14, 1974. After 3 nights' worth of photographic plates had been taken. It was named after Leda, who was raped by Zeus, the Greek equivalent by Jupiter, and this moon orbited that planet in 242 days.
Astronomers, if you're watching, please, I'm begging you, don't find any more moons. There's too many of them, and they're driving me crazy.
Namaka.
Oh, would you look at this? More moon words. The word Namaka is the smaller inner moon of the transplatonian dwarf planet Hamal. It is named after Namaka, the goddess of the sea in Hawaiian mythology, and one of the daughters of Hamal. Like Himalia, this moon orbits Hamal in about 18 days, and it was discovered at June 30, 2005. When Cole is still a baby playing VTech in the basement, while it's a very sunny day with too many beautiful old memories of the blue sky, and Pluto is still a normal planet. That's because she is not in Kuiper Belt, because she escaped free, and no jokes.
I'm Namaka, and I'm the smaller inner moon.
I gave Leda the portal stone.
Gemini. 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 I can't say that word. Help. Gemini.
OMG. It's our first word about a constellation. The word Gemini is the 3rd astrological sign in the zodiac. Under the tropical zodiac, the sun transits this sign between about May 21st and June 21st. Gemini is represented by the twins Castor and Pollux, known as the Dioscuri in Greek mythology. It is a positive mutable sign, and I think this is one of the best constellations so far, because in the end of May, the Crab Cove Carnival is reopening now for the summer, going on a trip to Niagara Falls in the spring or the beginning of summer, 26 final school days of the alphabet countdown, and the schools are starting to get summer freedom fun.
We're Gemini, the twins. Always together we are. Castor and Pollux make over heads and are our brightest stars. You can also find Star Jaminga among us, as well as the Eskimo Medusa and Jellyfish Nebula. A. E.
Alien.
What a discovery! The word alien, or also known as an extraterrestrial, is life that may occur outside of Earth and which did not originate on Earth. No extraterrestrial life has yet been conclusively detected, although efforts are underway. Little did I know, if you saw a UFO from the sky far away, maybe as black, watch your heads. Oh, and remember, if they're green aliens, then they will meet you and be friends. But if they're gray aliens, then they will take over the Earth and rule our planet.
That was a UFO!
Greetings, Earthling.
What is going on here? Bowser Jr., you're supposed to. What the heck? Oh no. Aliens. We are going on lockdown.
No way. We didn't want to take over the Earth. We hate that. We just want to visit this planet to meet some of the characters and have fun to play any space games we want to do. And also, I remember you. You're the announcer, Bowser Jr., and this is Alphabet Arcadepark Insanity, full of arcade machines, roller coasters, Ferris wheels, and lots of works to build. Wow. If only we can make our Alphabet Arcadepark Insanity show.
Wait, really? You're not gonna destroy us and you're just gonna hang out for the night and visit the arcade park? Well, that's good to hear. It's nice to meet you aliens.
Well, actually, we aliens came from the Dassey's Decade spaceship from Alphabet's Arcadepark Insanity 1 Episode 1. Isn't that mysterious? Anyways, what space game are we gonna play? Fun. We will never hurt you.
I know. How about we can let the aliens and so many arcaders to play laser tag? In fact, I'll think of many teams or groups of 4 to play this laser game. Here, I got the invention for the characters I invite. Sorry I didn't invite Clyde McBride by my mistake, but I'll update it soon. But anyways, we should get this game started.
Alright now, sir. Thanks for letting us to play a space game. So laser tag, huh? Well, game on.
The sky is falling, nothing is sacred. Leave me crawling, exposed beyond naked. Heaven is calling, still nothing sacred. The sky keeps falling, now the whole world's bowing down.
Wait, how about we call a truce and only grab the Cody? Okay, dude, I agree. Let's do it. Cody! Cody, where are you? Oh, there he Game over? Dude, that sucks! See, that's what I want!
Ah. Mab.
Another moon already, like what the heck? The word Mab is an inner satellite of Uranus. It was discovered by Mark R. Showalter and Jack J. Lissauer in 2003 using the Hubble Space Telescope. It was named after Queen Mab, a fairy queen from English folklore, who is mentioned in William Shakespeare's play Romeo and Juliet. Speaking of the play, she was discovered at August 25, 2003. So 20 years in August this year. It will be her 20th birthday to celebrate.
G. Oh.
Globe.
Nice try, but it's even real at all. The word globe is a spherical model of the Earth, of some order celestial body, or of the celestial sphere. Globes serve purposes similar to maps, but unlike maps, they do not distort the surface that they portray except to scale it down. A model globe of Earth is called a terrestrial globe. Maybe you can find many of the rest of the solar system globes, like Mercury or Mars.
Goblin.
And what a mystical creature. The word goblin is a green, mischievous, ugly creature resembling a dwarf, that it has long ears like an elf. Speaking of dwarf, it also means a dwarf planet named Lieopa based on its discovery date near Halloween, and the letters in its provisional designation, 2015 TG 387. The object was informally nicknamed the Goblin by its discoverers, and later named Lieopa, comparing its orbit to the flight of the Pacific golden plover.
Lurking way out, beyond the Kuiper Cliff. I'm an extreme trans-Neptunian object that could have easily been missed. I'm the Goblin. I take about 40,000 years to complete one orbit around the sun. The closest I come to the sun is 65 AUs. That's my perihelion. 1 AU, or astronomical unit, equals the distance from Earth to the sun. So I'm 65 times further from the sun than your planet and my perihelion. I get even further away when I'm at aphelion. Around 2,300 AUs, or in miles over 213 billion. Objects whose perihelion is beyond the Kuiper Cliff are trans-Neptunian objects known as Sednoids, of which I was the third discovered after Sedna in 2012 VP-113, but of the three of us, I have the orbit that is most extreme. My orbit cuts inside both of theirs as I get closest to the sun, but then I retreat way out beyond either of their aphelion. At Shepard, Chad Trujillo, and David Tholen found me in October 2015. My discovery was unexpected and very close to Halloween. This and the fact that TG-387 was my provisional name gave them the idea for my nickname, and the Goblin is who I became. My official name is Lelea Kuhonua, a Hawaiian name comparing my orbit to a bird that migrates from Hawaii to Alaska, the Pacific golden plover. There we go. I'm extremely small in size, about 8 times smaller than Pluto. That's pretty small for an object that has so much further to go. Astronomers don't know much about my appearance because I'm so dim and far away. So, for now, I'm a Dwarf Planet candidate, and that's what I will stay. I'll continue my creeping and sneaking around the outer solar system and live up to my notorious nickname, the Goblin.
What is going on with these planets shooting lasers over there? Maybe they just need some free tickets to get prizes.
Oh!
Black hole.
Is this the end of the universe? Well, unfortunately, the word black hole is a region of space-time where gravity is so strong that nothing, including light and other electromagnetic waves, is capable of possessing enough energy to escape it. Einstein's theory of general relativity predicts that a sufficiently compact mass can deform space-time to form a black hole. The boundary of no escape is called the event horizon. A black hole has a great effect on the fate and circumstances of an object crossing it, but it has no locally detectable features according to general relativity. In many ways, a black hole acts like an ideal black body, as it reflects no light. Quantum field theory in curved space-time predicts that event horizons emit Hawking radiation. with the same spectrum as a black body of a temperature inversely proportional to its mass. This temperature is of the order of billionths of a Kelvin for stellar black holes, making it essentially impossible to observe directly.
Deepest, darkest reaches of space, you will find me. No matter, no light can ever escape from my gravity. I'm darkness itself, you cannot hide. When a star supernovas on what's left behind. When star's life ends and my life begins, I consume everything around me by pulling it in. Let's go meet a black hole. Once I have a hold of you, I never let go. Come and meet a black hole. What lies beyond me, nobody knows.
Towards our Arcadepark and its guide and our company. This is an illegal tour requiring of spelling.
You destroyed the Arcadepark. You're an attaching to be a part of everyone. Why are you doing
this? Once again, I was not inhaled.
Oh!
Plus.
Gone.
Plus.
Gone.
Makes.
G. Oh. G. Oh.
Gonggong.
Oh my goodness, look kids, look up in the sky. Another dwarf planet is discovered by word building today. The word Gonggong is a dwarf planet and a member of the scattered disk beyond Pluto. It has a highly eccentric and inclined orbit during which it ranges from 34,101 astronomical units from the Sun. As of 2019, its distance from the Sun is 88,000, and it is the sixth farthest known solar system object.
I'm Gonggong with my moonshine lure, a dwarf planet candidate whose name was picked by you, named after the destructive water god in Chinese mythology, and the nine-headed serpent minister of the Chinese deity. Discovered by Megan Schwam, Mike Brown, and David Rabinowitz. On July 17, 2007, they discovered I exist. Using the Samuel Ocean Telescope to survey the sky, at the Palomar Observatory they saw me pass by. 2007 OR10 was the name they first called me, but astronomers agreed to let the public vote for one of these three. The names were Gonggong, Hall, or Vili. The votes were counted and Gonggong won the majority. I was nicknamed Snow White because of water ice on my surface, but I'm actually red in color, so that name just didn't stick. I'm one of the reddest trans-Neptunian objects, probably because I also have methane on my surface. I live way out in the scattered disk, a region partially in the Kuiper Belt but stretching far beyond it. Still within the Oort cloud, filled with rocky, icy objects, Neptune scattered these objects around into highly elliptical orbits. I'm in a 3 to 10 orbital resonance with planet Neptune. For every 3 orbits I complete, Neptune completes 10. We're in tune. Pluto is also in an orbital resonance with Neptune. For every 3 orbits Neptune makes, Pluto makes 2. It takes 554 years until one Gonggong year is done. I have an eccentric elliptical orbit around our sun. 34 AU is my perihelion, and I get as far as 101 AU at aphelion. 1 Gonggong day is similar to 1 Earth day. I only take about 22 hours to rotate. Compared to other candidates, I have a slow rotation rate, which is probably caused by Shang-Lu and tidal forces he creates. Long ago, I may have had cryovolcanism on me, where water from my interior erupted to my surface, you see. It's possible that I may have a very thin atmosphere. Information of this isn't yet quite clear. I'm the 5th largest trans-Neptunian object known, approximately the size of Pluto's moon Charon. I'm still considered a dwarf planet candidate, but hope to soon be promoted to an official dwarf planet. Oh, 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 oh!
Hey guys, I'm here on the our Minecraft server.
Cody! Cody, where are you? But there he is.
NGC 4111.
NGC 4111.
Well, that is very far away to catch. It's our first word about a galaxy. The word NGC 4111, or NGC 4111, is a lenticular galaxy in the constellation Canes Venatici. It is located at a distance of circa 50 million light-years from Earth, which, given its apparent dimensions, means that NGC 4111 is about 55,000 light-years across. It was discovered by William Herschel in 1788.
NGC 4111, a special type of galaxy. I am one. In the constellation Canes Venatici, I'm known as a lenticular galaxy. Why? My shape is between spiral and elliptical. I have no arms but a great central bulge. Surrounded by a flattened disk, I'm not a sight that you should miss.
K. O. I.
55.
B.
KOI 55B.
Oh my goodness of astronomy discoveries, did you see that, kids? You haven't seen this world before, even though it looks like a planet. It's our first word about a planet outside our solar system, known as an exoplanet. The word KOI 55b, or KOI 55b, is an insane exoplanet that it orbits around a blue star, making it very hot on its surface. He is one of the most hottest exoplanets. It could be more hotter than your sun. It used to be a Jupiter-sized planet, but when his star consumes him, and turning him smaller than our Earth from now, and also, he is the nickname of Kepler 70b, or another same planet as that. Do you want to learn more? Here is the clip.
I'm a survivor, burned and scarred, one of the hottest planets found, even hotter than your sun can be. When my star ran out of hydrogen after 10 billion years, it swelled up dramatically. I used to be like Jupiter, but my star consumed me, and now I'm smaller than Earth, you see. I survived a trip that would destroy most other planets. I'm KOI 55b.
G. J. 54. B.
GJ504b.
Why are these even more planets or worlds to come across it? Also, another exoplanet is here. Now there too I make, of course, the word GJ504b or GJ504b or Gliese 504b is a Jovian planet or brown dwarf, mostly a planet, located in the system of the solar analog 59 Virginis, discovered by direct imaging using Hisho instrument and AO-188 adaptive optics system on the Subaru telescope of Mauna Kea Observatory, Hawaii by Kuzuhara et al. Visually, GJ504b would have a dull magenta color because of her heat atmosphere causes to glow magenta or pink, making it one of the only exoplanets that is pink. Also, she is 4 times larger than Jupiter, and it's 57 years away from our Earth, and it takes 350 years to orbit her star. Man, I think Amy would live on this planet because she loves the color pink. What do you think?
A glamorous exoplanet. I'm GJ504b. What can I say? I love pink. It's the color that looks best on me. I'm an extremely hot gas giant planet, 4 times more massive than Jupiter. My incredibly intense heat causes me to glow pink, or magenta, if you prefer. Ah. Ah.
Alum.
Holy shoot. We forgot about that star. The word Alnilam is the central star of Orion's belt in the equatorial constellation of Orion. It has the Bayer designation Orionis, which is Latinized to Epsilon Orionis and abbreviated Epsilon Oriori. This is a massive blue supergiant star some 2,000 light-years distant.
Ooh. Moon.
Is it nighttime now? It's because the word moon is the Earth's natural satellite. It orbits at an average distance of 384,400 kilometers, or 238,900 miles, about 30 times the diameter of Earth. Every time it is nighttime, the moon comes out, and you can watch it in the night sky. And while this hasn't happened since 1972, people have been walking on the moon since 1969, when Neil Armstrong was the first person to set foot on the moon. They are planning some new moon missions to this day, and let's hope it continues for a long time.
My name is Luna, and I am the Earth's moon. Look up in the sky, and you will see me soon. I like to watch the Earth, I'm always facing it. The sun is way too bright to look directly at. I don't light up myself, the sun reflects off me. Sometimes I'm big and bright, sometimes I'm hard to see. I orbit round the Earth in a little less than 30 days. As the light upon me changes, that creates each lunar phase. I have 8 major phases I go through. Would you like to learn the phases of the moon? New moon, waxing crescent, first quarter waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, third quarter waning crescent.
What's a moon?
No!
We're on the moon!
No way! Ooh-ooh! Ooh!
Naboo.
Wow! Look at this planet. Well, this planet is about Star Wars. The word Naboo is an idyllic world close to the border of the Outer Rim territories. Naboo is inhabited by peaceful humans known as the Naboo, and an indigenous species of intelligent amphibians called the Gonggong. Naboo's surface consists of swampy lakes, rolling plains, and green hills in Star Wars databank.
I see 1101.
Another galaxy word. The word IC1101 is a Class S0 supergiant lenticular galaxy at the center of the Abell 2029 galaxy cluster. It has an isophotal diameter at about 123.65 to 169.61 kiloparsecs. I really hope in Meet the Galaxies Part 4. This galaxy will be in this part.
I see 1101, a cosmic giant. When it comes to size, I am defiant. One of the largest galaxies ever seen. I have over 100 trillion stars within me. I'm over 5 million light years wide. I absorbed many other galaxies, increasing my size. A dying galaxy with hardly any star formation finds me in the Virgo constellation.
M51. M51.
N. G. C.
5915. NGC 5195.
That's one hard work, boys. But please don't spell it wrong anymore. The words M51 and NGC 5195 or M51b are a binary, or a collided galaxies. First, M51, or the Whirlpool Galaxy, also known as Messier 51A or NGC 5194, is an interacting grand design spiral galaxy with a safer 2-active galactic nucleus. It lies in the constellation Canes Venatici, and was the first galaxy to be classified as a spiral galaxy. It is 7.22 megaparsecs away and 23.58 kiloparsecs in diameter, and NGC 5195 is a dwarf galaxy that is interacting with the Whirlpool Galaxy. Both galaxies are located approximately 25 million light-years away in the constellation Canes Venatici. Together, the two galaxies are one of the most famous interacting galaxy pairs.
I'm the Whirlpool Galaxy.
And NGC 5195, that's me! We are interacting galaxies!
I look like I'm bowling my companion, you see.
I'm actually tugging on the Whirlpool's arm, which helps to trigger new star formation.
I was the first Marvel Galaxy classified.
You'll find us in the constellation Canes Banana Sun.
Elgo.
Well, that's one possessed star. The word Algal, also known colloquially as the Demon Star, is a bright multiple star in the constellation of Perseus and one of the first non-nova variable stars to be discovered.
I'm known as the Demon Star. Algol is the name I take. My name means demon head, like Medusa with her head full of snakes. My constant visible changes in brightness make me the scariest star in your night sky. In the constellation Perseus, I'm Medusa the Gorgon's winking eye. But not to fear, there is an explanation. I'm an eclipsing binary star in a triple star system. The regular eclipses of me and my companion make it look like I'm winking at you. When my companion expanded to the larger star, I started stealing mass from it like any beaming would do.
You gotta be kidding me. 1994.
C.
1994 CC.
Holy cow. This is one of the most smallest asteroids of all of the asteroids. The word 1994 CC is a sub-kilometer trinary asteroid, classified as near-Earth object, and potentially hazardous asteroid of the Apollo group. He orbits the Sun in 765 days.
A tiny asteroid. My name is 1994 CC. I'm not alone. I'm a triple asteroid, or trinary. I have two even tinier moons orbiting around me. We're a near-Earth asteroid and will pass by Earth again in 2074. Us three.
Collide.
Ready for Mexels again, Nathan? No, well, too bad. Because the word collide is when an object crashes or mixes another one, like a car crash to a tree, two planets, stars, asteroids, or black holes colliding each other. Or many number of mixels can mix together whatever you want to mix.
Dagobah.
Another planet from the movie named Star Wars. The word Dagobah was a swamp-covered planet, a forgotten world where the wizened Jedi Master could escape the notice of Imperial forces. Characterized by its bog-like conditions and fetid wetlands, the murky and humid quagmire was undeveloped, with no signs of technology.
Coma.
I am not talking about the hospital obliterations, because the word coma is the nebulous envelope around the nucleus of a comet, formed when the comet passes near the Sun, in its highly elliptical orbit. As the comet warms, parts of it sublimate. This gives a comet a diffuse appearance when viewed through telescopes and distinguishes it from stars.
HD
98,800.
HD 98,800.
In a world music should choose that star in part 8 of Meet the Stars, because the word HD 98800, also catalogued as TV Craterus, is a quadruple star system in the constellation of Crater. parallax measurements made by the Hipparcos spacecraft put it at a distance of about 150 light-years away. The system is located within the TW Hydrae Association, and has received the designation TWA4. If your Earth moved into another star system, but it's still habitable, you will see 4 suns in the sky.
Oh, look! We're passing the suns again! I should really stay away from the window.
Do I see clouds on a rainy day? Because it seemed nostalgia to me. Hang on a second, OMG. This is our first word about a comet, or we already did that, whatever. The word Enski, or Enski's comet, is a periodic comet that completes an orbit of the Sun once every 3.3 years. Enski was first recorded by Pierre Makemake on the 17th of January, 1786, but it was not recognized as a periodic comet until 1819 when its orbit was computed by Johann Franz Enski.
My name is Enki and I am reliable, a periodic comet that orbits every 3 years or so. I passed Earth recently, but don't worry if you missed it. My orbital period's short, so I'll be back soon to visit. G A I A B H 1
GABH1, or GABH1.
Holy cow. This is the closest black hole to Earth. The word GABH1 is a binary system consisting of a G-type main sequence star and a likely stellar mass black hole located about 1,560 light-years away from the solar system in the constellation of Ophiuchus. But when a black hole comes to Earth, it's the end of our Arcadepark.
Once again, I was not inhaled!
Io.
Oh, look at that. One of Jupiter's famous moons, the word Io, or Jupiter I, is the innermost and second smallest of the 4 Galilean moons of the planet Jupiter. This moon had a lot of volcanoes with volcanic activity with colorful sights, and it was discovered on January 8, 1610 by Galileo.
I'm Io, and I'm covered with volcanic activity. The sulfur on my surface makes me a colorful sight.
E.
Oh!
Leo.
Another constellation. The word Leo is the 5th sign of the zodiac. It corresponds to the constellation Leo and comes after Cancer and before Virgo. The traditional Western zodiac associates Leo with the period between about July 23 and August 22, and the sign spans the 120th to 150th degree of celestial longitude. It also means a character from the Little Einsteins. I know Nathan hates character I don't care.
I'm Leo, the lion, strong and proud with all my might. Radiance is my brightest star and one of the brightest in the sky. A binary star is known as the heart of the lion. I also have lots of galaxies to mind if you're trying.
Joko.
Is this supposed to be a real word? Well, because of Cole's idea about stars, the word Joko, or sometimes called Polaris B, is a yellow supergiant star, but a little bit bigger than Polaris, located at the Ursa Minor. He could be a binary star of Polaris when he was discovered by astronomers. If you haven't seen this star at all, he was pre-discovered at the Magic School Bus Solar System game, where he tells jokes or puns about each planet in the solar system. I think he is 500 light-years away, because I don't know what's gonna happen if 2 supergiants collide each other.
Deneb.
Now we can get on with the real stars. The word a first magnitude blue supergiant star in the constellation of Cygnus. Deneb is one of the vertices of the asterism known. Deneb is one of the vertices of the asterism known as the Summer Triangle and the head of the Northern Cross. It is the brightest star in Cygnus and the 19th brightest star in the night sky, with an average apparent magnitude of plus 1.25.
Denim, a blue-white supergiant from the Cygnus constellation. Altair and Vega and I are also part of another shaped creation. We're easy to find because we're part of the Summer Triangle asterism, a few bright stars that form an easily identifiable pattern.
Pan!
Those are good things for cooking food, but not for playing with. The unnatural satellite of Saturn, Pan, is the innermost named moon of Saturn. It is approximately 35 kilometers across and 23 kilometers wide, and orbits within the Enski gap in Saturn's A ring. Pan is a ring shepherd and is responsible for keeping the Enski gap free of ring particles. It is sometimes described as having the appearance of a walnut or ravioli.
Eek!
Peacock.
Okay, there's another pretty little bird there. The word peacock is a majestic bird native to South Asia, known for its vibrant, elongated tail feathers, which are covered in striking blue, green, and gold markings. In addition, peacocks have a distinctive call, a loud and piercing cry that resonates through their surroundings.
Milkomeda.
Prepare for your own deep future, kids, because when you are gonna be adults, the word Milkomeda is the hypothetical future merger of the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies, which are expected to collide and form a single, larger galaxy over the next few billion years. This cosmic event is a key aspect of the formation and evolution of our galaxy.
Capella.
Another star. The word Capella is the brightest star in the northern constellation of Auriga. It has the Bayer designation Aurigae, which is Latinized to Alpha Aurigae, and abbreviated Alpha Aurora. It is 42 light-years away from Earth. It is a quadruple star system, and it was discovered in 1899 by Professor William Wallace Campbell.
I'm Capella, or the Gold Star, one of the brightest in your sky. You can easily find me in the Auriga constellation at night, a binary star orbiting another binary star. So 4 stars actually eating 2 red dwarfs orbiting 2 yellow giants. That's what makes them eat.
I won't let you find happy before I do. You're a bad birdie on.
PH1B.
PH1B.
Another exoplanet. The word PH1b, or by its NASA designation Kepler-64b, is an extrasolar planet found in a circumbinary orbit in the quadruple star system Kepler-64.
I'm PH1 or Kepler-64b. I have not 1 star or 2 or 3, a quadruple star system. I'm in an orbit that is called circumbinary. Every 137 days I orbit a binary star, but that's not all there is to see. 900 AU from me is another binary star in orbit around my double star and me.
Hale-Bopp.
Oh my goodness, yes. The astronomy words are back. This time, more comets. The word Hale-Bopp is a long-period comet that was one of the most widely observed of the 20th century, and one of the brightest seen for many decades. Alan Hale and Thomas Bopp discovered Comet Hale. Bopp separately on July 23, 1995, before it became visible to the naked eye. The 20th anniversary of discovery is July 23, 2025. We shouldn't known to look at this comet at the night sky again. It's currently 7 billion kilometers from Earth, and it takes 2,533 years to orbit the Sun. That is much further than the pulsar star Like in 2,316 years, or isn't.
I'm Hale-Bopp, I come from the Oort cloud. I have a large white nucleus that shines big and proud. In 1996, I lit up Earth's sky. For 19 months, you could see me fly by. I'm on my way back out past Pluto. I have a really long way left to go. One orbit around the sun is more than 2,000 years. During your lifetime, I won't reappear.
C/1981.
Another comet word. The word C1980E1, also known as Bowell, is a non-periodic comet discovered by Edward L. G. Bowell on the 11th of February, 1980, and which came closest to the Sun in March 1982. It is leaving the solar system on a hyperbolic trajectory due to a close approach to Jupiter, but I think he will not return ever again for the next thousands or millions of years.
I'm Comet 2024 L5 Atlas. I was traveling through the solar system minding my own business when I approached planet Saturn. I was in for a surprise. I got caught in Saturn's momentum in 2022 when passing by. New momentum broke my original orbit around the Sun, and Saturn flung me off course and out of the solar system. This isn't the first time a planet thought growing comets would be fun. In 1980, Jupiter did the same to Comet C1980E1.
C/1999 F1.
And another comet word is here. The word C1999F1, also known as Catalina, is one of the longest known long-period comets. It was discovered on March 23, 1999, by the Catalina Sky Survey. It takes 542,094 years to deorbit Sun, much more further than Sedna in the Oort cloud, very close to a light year ahead. It's most likely it takes 6 million years to orbit the Sun. That's like waiting for the Sun's red giant face in the first billion years for the future, just before Makemake appeared.
L9859F.
Another exoplanet? This one looks similar to Earth. The word L9859F is a super exoplanet that orbits around a red dwarf star. It takes 23 days to orbit the star, and it's considered to be in the Goldilocks zone, which means there could be life in this planet because he is in the habitable zone. Would you like to go in there?
Albion.
Oh my goodness. Why do we forgot about this object from space? The word Albion is the first ever trans-Plutean object to be discovered after Pluto and Charon. Measuring about 167 kilometers in diameter. It was discovered on August 30, 1992, by David C. Jewett and Jane X. Liu at the Mauna Kea Observatory, Hawaii. And it orbits the Sun in about 295 years, and it's another Kuiper Belt object that starts with A, after Arakath.
I'm an asteroid way out in the Kuiper Belt. My name is Albion. I was the first trans-Neptunian object discovered after Pluto and Charon. Because of how far away I am, I was found 62 years after Pluto's discovery. But now scientists have more powerful telescopes and make discoveries much more quickly.
Lempo.
Another space object. The word Lempo, or as a binary Lempo, hazy, is a triple trans-Neptunian object in the Kuiper Belt, located in the outermost regions of the solar system. It maybe had 2 moons however, and it was discovered on October 1, 1999, and it orbits around the Sun in 246 years, but Pluto is a planet all along, so maybe 250 years I guess.
Bava.
Okay, more moons are coming up very fast. The word Paha, formerly designated Lempo I, is the smaller, outer component of the Lempo triple system. It was discovered on the 8th of December, 2001, by astronomers Chadwick Trujillo and Michael Brown using the Hubble Space Telescope imaging spectrograph to survey for binary transplutean objects.
They call me Lempo, or Lempo Easy, or even Lempo Paha Easy. Why? Because I'm a trans-Neptunian triple system, or trinary. I'm Lempo having moon Easy of almost equal size, making us binary, and orbiting as both as Paha, our moon, making us a family of 3.
A.
A pit.
Oh no, oh goodness, oh really no, please no, get that word thing away from everyone in the arcade park. This one is so dangerous, it can literally vaporize everyone in the world, and even causes the end of the world by using the asteroids charging towards the planet to end us all. Do you know why I never loved this word? Because the word Apep, also known as Apophis, was an ancient Egyptian deity, and the great serpent god of chaos. He was the embodiment of darkness and disorder, and the sworn enemy of the sun god Ra, whose nightly journey through the underworld he tried to stop. The ancient Egyptians saw Apep as a malevolent force that threatened cosmic order. We really hate this snake so much. Do not let him come to the arcade park. It will end us all. Not even the cheat jail people can bring the snake here. It's so not allowed. But anyways, it also means a massive triple star system containing a binary pair of Wolf-Rayet stars that are surrounded by a pinwheel nebula of dust and gas. These two stars are in a close orbit, throwing out powerful stellar winds that collide and form spectacular winding dust structures. The system is located about 8,000 light-years from Earth, and is a candidate for producing a powerful gamma-ray burst when the stars eventually collapse. So they will supernova eventually, and it was discovered in 2018, but in the 10th anniversary, in 2028, we have to warn everyone about the snake coming towards the arcade park in April 13, 2029.
Fire star, the version of extreme supernova, the full super upright blue fire stars with 1,000 diehard. Projecting operators are creating a snake-shaped nebula around me. When we supernova will release a gamma burst, the most powerful nebula.
I see.
418.
I see 418.
Would you look at that shine? It's our first word about a nebula, I guess. The word IC 418, also known as the Spirograph Nebula, is a bright planetary nebula in the constellation Lepus, about 3,600 light-years from Earth. It is a glowing cloud of gas and left behind by a dying star, which is now a hot core at its center, that emits ultraviolet radiation, causing the gas to fluoresce. The name Spirograph Nebula comes from its intricate, swirling patterns, which resemble the designs made by a spirograph toy. It's also one of the galaxies that it's seen from baby Einstein when Cole sees it, and it was discovered in the 26th of March in 1891 by astronomers Williamina Fleming.
Have you ever played with a spirograph? Well, I look like something you would draw. The constellation Lepus, I'm called the Spirograph Nebula. A bright, carbon-rich planetary nebula. I glow just like a shiny jewel. The star ejected its outer layers, leaving surrounding gases. It looks so cool. Ultraviolet radiation from the stellar remnant pours into the surrounding gas. This radiation is what causes my clouds of gas to fluoresce. Discovered by Wilhelmina Fleming back in 1891. Over thousands of years, I'll slowly fade until my time is done.
D9.
D9.
Oh my, our first discovered binary star orbiting around the heart of the Milky Way galaxy. The word D9 is the first confirmed binary star system found orbiting the supermassive black hole Sagittarius A at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. This young star system is located in the S cluster, approximately 26,000 light-years from Earth, and its existence challenges previous models about star formation and stability near black holes. It takes 372 days to orbit around the black hole, much a little longer than Earth's, but similar, and it was discovered in December 2024.
Hand of God.
What a beautiful nebula of a hand reaching out. The word, Hand of God, is a giant supernova remnant, a cosmic cloud of energetic particles shaped like a hand by powerful winds from a central, rapidly spinning neutron star, revealing complex structures in X-rays and radio waves, and showcasing how dying stars sculpt space. This awe-inspiring structure, located 17,000 light-years away, is a young system where a neutron star's intense magnetic fields accelerate particles, forming the hand-like shape as they interact with surrounding gas, creating an eerie, vast cosmic hand stretching 150 light-years across.
1509 to 58.
B1509 to 58.
What a crazy neutron star. The word B1509-58 is a young, powerful, rapidly spinning neutron star located about 17,000 light-years away in the Circinus constellation, famous for powering a vast X-ray nebula often called the Hand of God due to its hand-like shape and images created by its intense magnetic field and high-energy particle winds. This pulsar is a crucial object for studying extreme physics, as it's one of the most energetic electromagnetic generators in our galaxy, spinning nearly 7 times per second and possessing a magnetic field trillions of times stronger than Earth's.
I'm known as the Hand of God. You can probably see why. I look like an enormous hand reaching out across the sky. I'm really a pulsar wind nebula after a supernova pulsar was left behind. It lights up my eerie shape in the constellation Circinus, you will find.
Dolphin!
I'm sure if you squeak like one of those animals, it would not be appropriate. The word dolphin is loud on Jupiter and shaped like a dolphin. While a dolphin cloud on Jupiter isn't a specific cloud type, but a popular name for a temporary, naturally occurring cloud formation in Jupiter's turbulent south-temperate belt that resembles a dolphin due to a human tendency called pareidolia, where we see familiar shapes in random patterns, captured beautifully by NASA's Juno spacecraft. It's a fleeting moment of art by nature, showcasing the dynamic, shifting clouds of ammonia and water in Jupiter's atmosphere. And secondly, the Dolphin Nebula, or Sharpless 308, is a giant, bubble-shaped nebula in the constellation Canis Major, formed by the powerful stellar winds of a massive hot Wolf-Rayet star at its center, which is shedding its outer layers before it goes supernova. The 60-light-year-wide cosmic structure, resembling a dolphin's head, is an H2 region of ionized hydrogen, about 5,000 light-years away, and is a rare example of a nebula actively shaped by a star's pre-supernova phase. Lastly, the Dolphin Galaxy, or the Porpoise Galaxy, officially NGC 2936, is a distorted spiral galaxy nicknamed for its dolphin-like shape, which is actually a result of gravitational interaction with a nearby elliptical galaxy, NGC 2937, forming a famous cosmic pair known as ARP 142, often called the Penguin and the Egg, captured beautifully by NASA's Hubble Space Telescope and the European Space Agency. This pair shows blue streaks of young stars forming its nose and its core, as an eye, trailing dust lanes as it's stretched by its massive neighbor, the elliptical egg. Forget, this galaxy is about 326 to 352 million light-years away in the constellation Hydra.
Porpoise Galaxy, where do I start? Firstly, I'm a galactic work of art. I look like a dolphin or porpoise, you see, because I'm made up of 2 merging galaxies. Elliptical NGC 2937 in the mix with spiral NGC 2936. With a huge star-forming region in my nose, the constellation Hydra is where I...
NGC 404.
NGC 404.
Is this a spirit of galaxies? Well, the word NGC 404, known as Mirachi's Ghost, is a faint, lenticular dwarf galaxy in the Andromeda constellation, located about 10 million light-years away, just beyond our local group of galaxies. It's famous for its proximity to the bright star Mirach, making it a challenging but rewarding target for amateur astronomers, as its faintness and closeness to the bright star hide it like a ghost. This isolated galaxy is rich in neutral hydrogen, showing rings and signs of recent star formation, suggesting past mergers.
NGC
999!
NGC 999.
Nice going camping. The word NGC 999 is an intermediate spiral galaxy in the constellation Andromeda, about 195 million light-years away, characterized as a barred spiral, discovered by Edward Stephan in 1871, and is notable as part of a galaxy group often seen with NGC 996.
NGC
1140.
NGC 1140.
Another galaxy is found, of course. The word NGC 1140 is a nearby, dwarf irregular galaxy in the constellation Eridanus, famous for being a starburst galaxy that formed stars at a rapid rate, similar to our Milky Way. Despite being much smaller, making it an important analog for early universe galaxies, imaged by the Hubble Space Telescope, it shows intense blue star formation regions, revealing massive, young star clusters. Its irregular shape and high star formation suggest a past merger event.
HE
1805.
HE 1140 to 1805.
Oh my gosh. This is our first word about a quasar, like ever. The word HE 1140 to 1805 is a gravitationally lensed quasar located in the constellation of Crater. It is known for its distinctive appearance as a double quasar due to the bending of its light around a foreground galaxy acting as a natural lens.
HD 1
HD1.
Oh my gosh. This is one of the farthest 15 letters collected galaxy ever yet. The word HD1 is a candidate for the most distant and earliest galaxy discovered, existing only 300 million years after the Big Bang, about 13.5 billion light-years away, notable for its surprising brightness which suggests rapid star formation, or an early supermassive black hole, challenging current models. It's identified by its high redshift and deep red color, detected through extensive telescope data, with potential confirmation pending from the James Webb Space Telescope.
M1
Oh wow. Another famous nebula, but seems like a supernova in depths of space. The word M1, also known as Messier 1, SN 1054, or the Crab Nebula, is a vibrant, expanding cloud of gas and dust, a supernova remnant located in the Taurus constellation, formed from a massive star's explosion in 1054 AD, famously recorded by Chinese astronomers, and powered by a fast-spinning neutron star. At its core, visible across the entire electromagnetic spectrum, the supernova occurred in 971 years ago, and it is 6,500 light-years away, but we will get to that later if you find the real name of that. By the way, the supernova was created on the 4th of July, making that the same birthday as
Fantastic sight to behold, I'm the Crab Nebula. You can find me in Taurus, an epic phenomena. When a massive star ends its life in a blaze of glory, it explodes in supernova, but that's not the end of the story. I'm a nebula type called a supernova remnant. I'm the material left over from a star's explosive event. Although my star may be gone, it will never be forgotten. As a supernova remnant, we live on to honor M8
M8.
I've never seen one of those.
Puzzling.
Oh, I know, it's whatchamacallit? No, it's a thingamajig. You know, what's it? It was on the tip of my sharky tongue.
Larry is gonna love this. The word M8 or Messier 8, also known as the Lagoon Nebula, is a massive star-forming region, or stellar nursery, in the constellation Sagittarius, about 4,000-6,000 light-years away, visible as a glowing, hazy patch in the Milky Way. characterized by glowing hydrogen gas, dust lanes forming a lagoon shape, and young star clusters like NGC 6530, all sculpted by the intense ultraviolet light from newly born hot stars.
You can't just go around making up words!
The Lagoon Nebula. I really love this one. It's one of my favorites. Good thinking announcer. I'll tell Barney. Hey Barney, can you do an announcement on every Arcadepark that the Lagoon Nebula is on Goo Lagoon tonight? There is a new discovered nebula in the Arcadepark tonight.
Mean Arcadepark, geez.
Oh, absolutely. Larry! Hold on tight. I'll let everyone know the Starlit Lagoon Nebula is twinkling tonight. Right after this next fun-filled adventure, I'll get right on it.
This is it.
Oh, boy. No.
M104.
M104.
What a nice galaxy. The word M104, also known as the Sombrero Galaxy, is a stunning edge-on spiral galaxy in the constellation Virgo, famous for its bright central bulge and prominent dark dust lane resembling a Mexican hat. It's a massive galaxy, home to a supermassive black hole at its core, and is easily visible to amateur astronomers, located about 30 million light-years from Earth, and it was discovered in May 1781 by Pierre Makemake.
Call me Sombrero Galaxy. From the side I look like a sombrero hat, you see. I'm an unbarred spiral galaxy with a large nucleus and thick dust lanes in me. At my center is a supermassive black hole, as massive as 1 billion suns or so, moving away from the Milky Way at extreme velocity in the Dolphin Virgo. You'll find.
Hey, Mr. 104, have you seen which blue planet who caused nothing but sabotage in our system?
Concurred with Joko with that logic. We are looking for that planet who smells gross and had glass. Even though Cole hates 13, can you show who it is?
P9. P9.
Don't hurt Pluto like that. The word P9, or Planet 9, is a large, hypothetical planet believed to exist far beyond Neptune's orbit in the outer solar system, whose gravitational pull explains unusual clustering and tilted orbits of small, icy Kuiper belt objects, with an estimated mass 5 to 10 times Earth's, and a highly elongated orbit taking thousands of years to complete. It's a massive, elusive ghost planet that scientists are actively searching for, with recent infrared data showing tantalizing clues.
Planet 9, or am I? Astronomers think I'm here but haven't found me. Maybe I have moons, maybe I don't. I'll leave that up to you to make the discovery.
P9, are you the one who causes sabotage to our system? Would you just tell us, please?
Joko, I didn't do anything wrong. But not to worry. I have found one word. You guys have found her.
E. O. P. A.
Lieopa.
Oh, you're looking for this? Well, the word Lieopa, or HD 189733b, is a famous, deep blue hot Jupiter exoplanet, about 63 light-years away, known for its stormy atmosphere with silicate clouds that create glass rain and scorching winds, orbiting its star extremely closely and tidally locked, making its dayside perpetually hot and nightside cold. Discovered in 2005, it's a gas giant similar in size to Jupiter, but much closer to its star, challenging planet formation theories and offering a unique laboratory for atmospheric studies.
Beautiful azure blue, HD 1897333b. But don't let my appearance fool you. There's nothing calm about me. My atmosphere is filled with particles of glass. My wind speeds are extremely fast, blowing faster than the speed of sound. I have storms of sideways raining glass, swirling all around.
Toxic exoplanet. I'm HD 189733b. Even if you couldn't see me from far away, you could probably smell me. My atmosphere has a lot of hydrogen sulfide in it, which smells like rotten eggs, it's true.
I'm too hot to contain life, but who would want to live on me anyway, would you?
What's going on here? Is this a
Shut your mouth, Lieopa. You can't just try to assassinate Neptune like that. This is your kidnapping.
A kidnapping? Oh, well, that's like 30% left. NGC
5055.
NGC 5055.
So that's how the galaxy that looked like a sunflower had its 15-letter collected word name. The word NGC 5055, or M63, also known as the Sunflower Galaxy, is a spiral galaxy in the northern constant of Cain's Venetis with approximately 400 billion stars. M63 was first discovered by the French astronomer Pierre Makemake, then later verified by his colleague Charles Messier on the 14th of June, 1779. It has a sunflower seed appearance due to its classification as a flocculent spiral galaxy, where star formation is patchy and discontinuous rather than organized into sweeping, smooth arms. The seeds are actually bright, newborn star clusters and dustlings that dot the galaxy's arms, creating a textured, mottled appearance similar to a sunflower seed head.
Messier 63, a spiral galaxy, also known as the Sunflower Galaxy. I don't have well-defined arms because I'm flocculent or fluffy. I look like I'm filled with sunflower seeds, shining with radiation from newly formed blue stars. In the constellation Canis Venetis side, you can admire me from afar.
LB1.
LB1.
Crap. Echo.
I mean,
What a weird object. The word LB1 is a binary star system. It is in the constellation Gemini, about 7,000 light-years from Earth. In 2019, it was proposed that LB1 contained a very large black hole. The black hole's mass was estimated to be about 70 solar masses. This finding challenged existing theories of stellar evolution.
HD
10180.
HD 10180. Mean HD 10180.
Don't pronounce in secrets. The word HD 10180 is a sun-like star in the southern constellation Hydrus that is notable for its large planetary system, discovered in August 24, 2010. But Pluto is not a dwarf planet, because it has 9 planets just like your solar system. Some of them are rocky and small, and some are large or gas giants. But HD 10180b can orbit 1 day, C in 5 days, D, Indiana 1 6 days, E in 49 days, F, Indiana 1 2 3 days after Mercury's complete 88-day orbit, G in 600 days after Venus and Earth's complete orbits, H in 200 days after Mars and the asteroid belt, and the other 2 that we don't know. It's unconfirmed, of course. Astronomers think they are only 7 planets, but everyone thinks it's 9 planets. This solar system feels different than the rest. We will learn about this system later. Oh wait, I forgot that this planet orbits in 49 days. I don't know this planetary math. Let me try again later.
G J
1151.
GJ 1151.
Another planetary system. The word GJ 1151 is a star located in the northern circumpolar constellation of Ursa Major, at a distance of 26.2 light-years from the Sun. It has a reddish hue and is too faint to be visible to the naked eye with an apparent visual magnitude of 14.0. It had an exoplanet named GJ1151c. It is a Neptune-like exoplanet with a minimum mass of approximately Earth masses orbiting the M-dwarf star GJ1151, discovered in 2023. It has an orbital period of roughly 390 to 396 days and a semi-major axis of about 0. It is distinct from the close-in terrestrial planet candidate previously hypothesized to cause radio emissions in this system.
HD
5980.
HD 5980.
We're very sorry we are so late, but anyways, the word HD 5980 is a multiple star system on the outskirts of NGC 346 in the Small Magellanic Cloud, and is one of the brightest stars in the SMC.
It's too hard to spell, so LMC 195-1.
That is one of the hardest spelling words in any books. The word LMC 195-1 is a Wolf-Rayet star located in the Large Magellanic Cloud. It is an extremely rare member of the WO oxygen sequence, at WO2 the hottest known in the LMC. It is likely to be one of the hottest stars known.
A G I
Dagon.
Is this a planet or just a boring dust cloud? The word Dagon, or also known as Fomalhaut b, is an exoplanet orbiting his star outside from our solar system. It was discovered in 2008, but it turns out he is turning into his dust cloud. But that sucks. Dagon was named after a sea serpent swimming around in the deep blue sea.
Dagobah.
Another star you found, but not in Meet the Stars Until the Future. The word Nebula is the second brightest individual star in the zodiac constellation of Leo. It is the easternmost of the bright stars of Leo. It has the Bayer designation Beta Leonis or Leonis, which are abbreviated Beta Leo or Leo.
Jminga.
And yet another star, but this is a pulsar neutron star. The word Geminga is a gamma-ray and X-ray pulsar source thought to be a neutron star approximately 250 parsecs from the Sun, in the constellation Gemini.
Galileo.
We're going back being playing Minecraft soon when Season 17 is out. The word Galileo, commonly referred to as Galileo Galilei, was a Florentine astronomer, physicist, and engineer, sometimes described as a polymath. He was born in the city of Pisa, then part of the Duchy of Florence. It also means 55 Cancri b, occasionally designated 55 Cancri ab, as an exoplanet orbiting the Sun, like star 55 Cancri a every 14.65 days. It is the second planet in order of distance from its star, and is an example of a hot Jupiter, or possibly rather warm Jupiter.
All truths are easy to understand once they are discovered. The point is to discover them. Galileo Galilei.
Big Bang.
Welcome to your universe. The word Big Bang is a physical theory that describes how the universe expanded from an initial state of high density and temperature. The notion of an expanding universe was first scientifically originated by physicist Alexander Friedmann in 1922, with the mathematical derivation of the Friedmann equations.
me!
0950 plus 08.
B0950 plus 08.
Another pulsar. The word B0950 plus 08 is a young pulsar that may have come from a supernova that occurred in Leo 1.8 million years ago, the large and old remnant of this supernova, located in the constellation of Antlia, may be the nearest besides the local bubble, and the supernova would have been as bright as the moon.
Plus blood
plus moon makes
Bloodmoon.
Another terrifying combining word? Well, the word bloodmoon is when a full moon that coincides with a full lunar eclipse and that has an unusually reddish appearance. Note, the red color of a blood moon is caused by the diffusion of the sun's light into the shadow cast by the Earth 4 days ago.
Slowly rising over the horizon, you see an eerie sight. A reddish entity ascending up into the night. A blood moon in the sky, a ghostly figure catches your eye. A total lunar eclipse creates a fright. A blood moon in your sky tonight. Blood moons occur during a total lunar eclipse. Earth's shadow blocks sun's light, making me look like this. A lunar eclipse can only happen when I'm full, when Earth is precisely between the sun and the moon. A lunar eclipse is only visible to half of the Earth each time. The other half misses out on the show because they're on Earth's other side. A blood moon in the sky, a ghostly figure catches your eye. A total lunar eclipse creates a fright. There's a blood moon in the sky tonight.
The real worlds.